Part 1. Welcome back, chess fans. Today, we are diving into an absolute masterpiece from the Super Rapid and Blitz tournament in Croatia. We have the Indian prodigy, Praggnanandhaa, playing white, facing off against the brilliant German grandmaster, Vincent Keymer, with the black pieces. Pragg kicks things off with the classic move, 1e4. Keymer doesn't hesitate and strikes right back in the center with 1e5. We are looking at a classic open game setup. Pragg brings out his knight with 2. Knight f3, attacking the e5 pawn, and Keymer defends it immediately with 2. Knight c6. Standard stuff, right? But watch how fast this transforms. Pragg plays 3. Knight c3, and Keymer responds with 3. Knight f6. We have entered the 4 knights game. But Pragg wants a fight. He develops his bishop to b5 with 4. Bishop b5, initiating the Spanish variation. Now look at this move from Keymer for knight d4. This is the Rubinstein variation. Instead of backing away, Keymer activates his knight right into the heart of white's territory, challenging Pragg's bishop. It's a psychological gambit right out of the opening. Pragg decides to play it cool, retreating his bishop to 5. Bishop e2. Keymer instantly trades off with 5. Knight takes f3 check, and after 6. Bishop takes f3, then bishop c5. Both players have made their statements. The battlefield is set, the lines are drawn, and the tension is already building. Part 1. Welcome back. Part 2. Positional posturing and the bishop pair. With the early knight skirmish over, Pragg looks to gain a long-term strategic advantage. He plays 7. Knight a4, putting immediate pressure on Keymer's active light-squared bishop. Keymer protects it by anchoring the center with 7. d6. Pragg tucks his king away safely with 8. Castle, and Keymer mirrors him with 8. Castle. And right here, Pragg makes a massive strategic decision. He plays 9. Knight takes c5, chopping off that powerful bishop, and after 9. D takes c5, black's pawn structure is permanently altered. Look at those doubled c-pawns for black. In return, Keymer gets open files, but Pragg has secured the ultimate long-term weapon in modern chess, the bishop pair. Pragg solidifies his center with 10. d3, and Keymer plays 10. b6, looking to fianchetto his remaining bishop. Pragg prepares his forces with 11. Bishop e2, and Keymer immediately tries to break open the position with 11. c4. He wants to fix his pawn structure. After 12. b3, then black replies with c takes d3 13. Bishop takes d3, then bishop e6. The dust settles from the opening. Pragg's bishops are quietly staring down the board, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Part 3. Mid-game tension and Keymer's misstep. Now, the real chess begins. Pragg finds a venomous square for his dark-squared bishop, 14. Bishop a3, forcing black's rook to think twice. Keymer blocks the diagonal with 14. c5, and Pragg repositioned his bishop back to 15. Bishop b2, eyeing the vulnerable e5 pawn. Keymer defends with 15. Queen c7. And here comes the lightning bolt from Pragg. 16. f4. Pragg is ripping the center open. Keymer responds with 16. c4, trying to create counterplay. After 17. B takes c4, then black replies with e takes f4 18. e5. Pragg's pawn pushes forward, driving black's pieces back. Keymer delivers a cheeky check with 18. Queen c5 check, and Pragg simply steps his king aside to 19. King h1. Now under pressure, Keymer makes his first real inaccuracy of the match. He plays 19. Knight g4. It looks terrifying because it threatens a nasty fork on f2. But Pragg is completely unbothered. He coolly plays 20. Bishop d4, hitting the queen. Keymer retreats with 20. Queen e7, and Pragg follows up with 21. Rook takes f4, grabbing a pawn. The evaluation bar is swinging in Pragg's favor, and Keymer is starting to feel the heat. Part 4. The fatal blunder under pressure. We are deep in a rapid game, and the clock is ticking down to mere seconds for both grandmasters. Keymer tries to manufacture an attack with 21. Queen g5. Pragg slides his rook back to safety with 22. Rook f3, and Keymer activates his rook down the center with 22. Rook a d8. Pragg reinforces his center with 23. c3, and Keymer plays 23. Knight takes e5, winning his pawn back. But look at Pragg's response. 24. Rook g3. The rook is a monster on the g-file, staring right down the throat of the black queen. Keymer moves his knight back to protect with 24. Knight g4, and Pragg brings his queen into the assault with 25. Queen f3. Keymer pushes 25. h5, trying to lock things down, and Pragg asks the ultimate question with 26. h3. And right here, with just 10 seconds left on his clock, Vincent Keymer commits a fatal, heartbreaking blunder. He plays 26. Queen h4. He thinks he has pinned Pragg's h-pawn to the rook on g3, but he completely missed Pragg's cold-blooded response. Pragg simply walks out of the pin with 27. King g1. Keymer's entire position crumbles instantly. Part 5. The Masterclass Mating Attack. Desperate to save his knight, Keymer is forced to sacrifice material. He plays 27. R takes d4, trying to break white's coordination. Pragg recaptures with 28. C takes d4. Keymer tries one last trick. 28. Knight e5, attempting a tactical fork. But Pragg cleanly takes the knight with 29. D takes e5. Keymer tries to stay alive with 29. Queen d4 check, picking up a check and attacking the a1 rook. Pragg moves his king to safety with 30. King h2. And here, completely lost, Keymer plays 30. h4, trying to kick the rook. But that was the final mistake. Checkmate is now completely unavoidable. Praggnanandhaa looks at the board and delivers a stunning, brutal tactical knockout blow. 31. Rook takes g7 check. An absolute king hunt. Keymer is forced to take with 31. King takes g7. And after Pragg follows up with 32. Queen f6, check. Vincent Keymer gracefully extends his hand and resigns the game. Why? Because if the king moves to h7, queen to f7 is checkmate. If the king goes to g8, Pragg has a forced mate in 3 moves. A tactical masterclass by Pragg, proving once again why he is one of the most dangerous players on the planet. What did you think of Pragg's brilliant attack? Let me know in the comments below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more Grandmaster breakdowns. See you in the next one. Thank you so much. God bless everyone.